I think I was thinking too much about this draft, and I kind of went home and just thought about it, and kind of relieved myself of that. And ever since then, my game just kept going up and up, and getting better and better, and that's what I thought of the rest of the year. And I kept getting better as the games went on.
Do you think you're ready to play in the NHL in October?
That's the goal for me. I want to play, and if I don't play, I got a great organization to go back to, and it's all up to them.
I see you're wearing a blue and white tie. Were you expecting this on some level?
No, I got asked that a couple times, but I like blue. I go with blue a lot for my colors, so it's kind of funny how this worked out. But I was sitting there with Stromer, and he looks at my tie. He's like, "You have Leafs on your tie." I was like, "Oh, it's not good." Then he's like, "It's all right. You probably planned that." So I was like, "No, I didn't." And we joke around like that, but it's fun.
What were you thinking at 3? Were you sitting near him, and then what happened there?
He was sitting across me. I kept trying to stare in his eyes to kind of see if he was hinting at me or anything, but nothing was going on. But when his call got made, I was obviously applauding and I was happy for him. And he wanted to go to Arizona, and it happened for him, and his dreams come true.
What do you know about Mike Babcock?
Obviously, I know a lot. He's a great coach. He's hard on his players, and that's how I want a coach to be. I want him to be hard, and I want him to make me learn something new every practice, and that's what I'm willing to do.
Does it bother you or excite you to go to a team that is going through a rebuild? I mean, you'll obviously be a big part of the rise. Some troubled years for the next couple of years.
I'm excited. It's a great up-and-coming team, and we have the best fans behind us. And, I think that building's always bumping, and it's a great place to play in, and I can't wait to step in there for the first time.
Did you ever see games in the ACC with the Leafs?
Yeah, I've seen a couple. It's hard going out, but it's obviously a lot of fun going there, watching games, and that fan base blows me away every time I step in there.
What was the last game you saw there with the Leafs?
I think it was the year before this one. I went there, and it was a crazy atmosphere there, and it was a lot of fun watching.
What do you think life's going to be like as a Maple Leaf playing in Toronto and kind of the big spotlight?
I don't know if there's words to put it. It's a special thing. You get a lot of appraisal from the fans when you're doing well, and sometimes not the best when you're doing bad. But that's how every fan base is, and you got to respect them, and you just got to go out there and work hard every game and hope for the best.
What do you think your biggest challenge is going to be to get to the NHL and then find success?
I think I got to put on the right strength. I think if I do that, then I can do it. But it's all come with weight and strength, and that's what I'm focused on this summer.
Mark talked about picking you at a young age when you had some growing to do. You talk about, as you have many times, about your stature and the fact you have some growing to do, and it's not a big man's game necessarily anymore in the NHL.
Yeah, he picked me when I was 5'5", 120 into the OHL draft, and he had no doubt of me there, and it looks like he has no doubt now, and it means a lot for a kid growing up. When someone takes a risk on him and puts a lot of responsibilities into him, and that's how the guy I want to be. I want to be someone that everyone puts responsibilities in and hopes puts pressure on to do well, and that's how I want to be.
Do you see yourself as a center or winger long term?
I don't think it really matters. I think I can be any of them. I think it matters what the coach wants me to play, and whatever he wants me to play, I'll play.
The Leafs have another pick tonight. Is there anyone that you hope to see join you tonight?
I know a lot of guys in this draft. I'm happy if anyone gets drafted, especially to this team that I just got aboard on, and I have a lot of good friends out there waiting for their name to be called, and obviously if I know the guy well and he gets called, obviously I'll be excited, but I don't think it matters. I'm going to be friends with this guy no matter who he is and no matter how much I know him.
What do you think this means to your family, and I'm sure all the time and effort they put into getting you to a big moment like this?
I don't think there's words to put into that. My mom and dad sacrificed so much of their time, so much work for me, and even these past 2 years, how much time they take off work to come watch me play in the OHL, it's crazy. And that was kind of the funny thing about this that they're talking about is, if you get drafted to the Leafs, we finally don't have to drive too far. It's about a 30-minute drive to the rink, and I said, yeah, exactly, that's perfect. And they're joking around and stuff like that, but it's a lot of fun, and they sacrifice so much time for me, and I'm happy that I can pay them back with this, and hopefully I can keep going in the future.
They here tonight?
Yeah.
Who else is here with you today, Mitch?
I have a lot of people. I have obviously my whole family, my mom, my dad, my brother, and then I have about 30 family friends or more, and they've been with me since day one. There's a couple people in the stands that have held me when I was a baby, and it's pretty remarkable that nowadays we're sitting here in this chair and I'm wearing a Leaf jersey, and they're all big Leafs fan growing up, so it's all funny that this happened.
I'm sure you've been asked before, but reunited with the London Knights connection with Mark and Lindsay. But just what has that organization meant for your development?
Yeah, it's done everything in my development. It's made me so much better of a player and a person. That's one of the best fan bases in the OHL, if not the best. I think it's probably the best in the CHL, if anything. you know, you go out there after every game, and there's a lot of fans and young fans standing out there get autographs, and you know, it's fun going out there and making kids smile. And you know, I know it's the same with the Leafs. I know they have a lot of fans and young fans, and that's what I want to do. I want to be a great person on the ice and off the ice, and that's what my goal is. And obviously on the ice, Mark and Dale push you every step of the way, and you know, make you better every way.
Mike Babcock say anything to you up on the podium?
He said, "Welcome, glad to have you," and you know, that's really all I got to talk to him so far. But obviously, I'm excited to see him up top.
Thanks, guys. We got to get rolling.